one thing I did want to ask you about, I want to credit Doggy Diamonds for this question. Anybody listening, go to YouTube, subscribe to Doggy Diamonds TV on YouTube. You did an interview with him recently. It was a great interview, so shout out to both of you guys for that interview. But you said that you were blackballed by Nas. Can you elaborate on that? Like, what was your relationship with Nas, and why do you think you were blackballed by him?
I mean, it was a few. You know what it was? It was a few of them. You know what I mean? It was a few of them that was responsible for it, but it was just more like the reason why his name was so polarizing when I said it was because it was more like it was like Clue and them was getting the lion's share of it. You know what I mean? And nobody was looking at the whole picture. You know, but I mean, it was with him. It was more like Paulie Castellano and John Gotti. It was more like hold on, the people they see me coming, so it's like what I'm gonna do, just move out the way. I'm gonna move out the way, lay down, and let Ali just take the reins. So I mean, like Steve Stout was telling him, you know what I mean, and his manager at the time was telling him like, you might as well get with the young boy, so that way you could ride off into the sunset, and your name still will be strong when you ready to bow out gracefully. And everything that he do, they gonna see you in. But he couldn't understand that because business wise he wasn't there. So all he seen was Ali having an album with AZ, Capone Noriega, everybody from Queens. So he just seen the whole firm. He seen the whole firm on my album, and then I was writing for everybody else. So it was like the people, you know what I mean? The people outside of that was still on the album. So all he seen was that. So when he got with Dre and them, it was more like, wow, like they trying to replace me. But I never was trying to replace him. You know what I'm saying? Like he knew that. I told him that. Like the only thing I fought Nas is because it's like if I'm the youngin' coming in, and you already know the traps, and you talk this wisdom and all that, you know what I mean? You supposed to say, yo, look, this is what they trying to do, young God. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what they trying to do. I know you don't know it, you know what I'm saying? You might not know it, but let me school you. This is how this is going to play out. And they going to try and do this, and I can't make that move with you because of that. Then he know, like, everybody knew how much leverage I had, I mean, on Columbia. The only other person on Columbia that was making more money than me was Beyonce, Destiny Child. That was it. It was Destiny Child and me. I mean, outside of Jermaine Dupri, but as far as artists, it was Destiny Child and me. Nobody was more, you know what I mean? Nobody was more paid than me, so I had the leverage. Like I got my partner. I got Sleeper deal before I was even signed, so it was nothing to be like, yo, if y'all promise now something, then y'all take care of that. Else I ain't rocking with y'all. I'm out. They would have did that in a heartbeat. They did whatever I said.
Wow. So what you're saying is you had you feel that Nas saw you coming, and instead of working with you, you feel that he worked against
you. Yeah, in the end, because in the beginning everything was cool because we was there. Hate Me Now video shoot. We was on Flex. Like he like, yo, Ali Vegas the next assassin. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if Tone and Poe or whoever, or maybe somebody, you know what I mean, promised them something. But I'm saying like my thing is like this. It's just like anything. That's like if I'm the seasoned vet, right? So if a youngin come in the game and he remind them of me. And I'm on the label, and I'm like, all right, cool. And then when they say if they say, yo, Veg, nah, whatever, we need you to, whatever, go up to wherever you at, just, co-sign it, whatever, and we got you, whatever. So even if the people that say that, like, say if that's y'all and y'all artists, right, and say if y'all renege on it, I'm not gonna take it out on the youngin. I'm gonna tell the youngin, look, this is how it's gonna go because this is how the game is played. You know what I'm saying? They said this, and they ain't holding their bargain up. So this is how I gotta play it. You know what I mean? So now the youngin, at least I'm telling the youngin and the youngin to understand, like, okay, cool. I'm gonna go in and be like, yo, son, what happened with such and such? Like, if that's me, if I'm the artist, I'm gonna come to y'all and be like, yo, what's going on with me and what's going on with the situation with Vig? And then if y'all say something that out, then I'm be like, nah, I'm rocking with son, else this ain't happening. So it's like I felt like it was his responsibility to do that. Just as an older guard, as a teacher, it's your responsibility to do that. You know what I mean? Like, so then other than that, like, you can't talk that. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Now, have you spoken to Nas recently?
Nah, I mean, there ain't no need to speak.